Hello, and welcome to News Bites and Stories that tickle our fancy. This one, Olga Malcheva. Now, she is part and parcel of the idiotic. She got this award, by the way, British Journalism Award in 2022, just for being Ukrainian and reporting an absolute load of nonsense. And the BBC, of course, are backing or putting up this massive story that, of course, it was something to do with a Russian. Keir Starmer got his former house set light to and a car that he formerly owned set light to by three Ukrainians from somebody called El Money. Okay. And this has Russian links and everything else. It's absolute rubbish. Okay. If the Russians wanted to get Keir Starmer, they wouldn't be setting fire to a former property that he owned or burning out a car that he formerly owned. It takes 6 months to do it. If they wanted to get Keir Starmer, they would have already done. Okay. And all this nonsense you'll hear from Skripal poisoning and everything. Yeah, he lived right next to Portland down Salisbury. And then the Russians, of course, took that tiny little spray that they used to administer it and threw it in a garbage bin for everybody to find. This absolute nonsense. It just goes to show that the BBC is completely captured by the British government and MI6, and it will print any story that they tell them to do. It is quite clear if you go and look at our programme on this, Portnoy and, of course, Keir Starmer. Portnoy had pictures and he also had evidence on his laptop and his phone. The gentleman called Portnoy who was assassinated in Madrid. Come and look at Warren's Patreon and you'll find out the whole story. It's quite clear that he knew these boys and they had, there was definitely video and dirt on Keir Starmer. And of course, one of these boys actually worked for Linear 12, which is a modelling agency in Ukraine that used to provide models, in inverted commas, for Jeffrey Epstein. You can see where this is going. And if the Ukrainians really wanted to kill Portnoy, they would have done it when he was in Ukraine 3 days beforehand. But suddenly we have this Russia collusion story. This has got about as much legs as a Steele dossier. We thought we were going to get the truth about Keir Starmer. Bummer.